Hello everyone and happy Thanksgiving.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Nick.
And this is CnN. Today we are covering Prairie Girls Soccer, the Veterans Day Assembly, and a special look at Ms Vineyard's recovery.
The girls' soccer team recently went to state, but unfortunately lost their first game.
Our reporter Jordan Shaw had a chance to interview Prairie's goalie, Ms Sawyer, after the game.
Hey guys, I'm here at Prairie High School, and tonight was a state soccer game for girls. And I'm here with Miss Sawyer. Hey Meg.
Hi.
So, how did you think your season went?
I think overall we had an amazing season. We made it to state for the first time, or second time in Prairie history. So that was definitely the highlight of our year.
That's awesome. What's it like to be a goalie, honestly?
It's definitely intense. You always got to be on or else your team's going to pay the consequence.
Okay, because I mean, like from the stand section, we're always like, oh, it's super easy. But after tonight, I mean, you could feel the intensity. I mean, you're under a lot of pressure in those types of situations, which is good. That's good for you. You learn from it. So, how does a usual practice look for you then?
Usually we start warm-ups right after school, and then I do technical work with our goalkeeper coach, and then I join in with the drills and goalkeep while our forwards usually work on their shots.
So do you run as much as the other girls? It's a question everybody loves to ask.
I do as much conditioning as the other girls.
Really?
I do. I don't do the same stuff during practice, but during conditioning week I'm there with them.
Could you give me an example of like what they would do for conditioning and you wouldn't do?
Well, they're always running back and forth just during practice, like doing drills. So that obviously I'm in the goal stopping their shots. But I'm there during conditioning week.
Alright, well, that's all I got for you. So, that's all I have for you guys, and I will see you guys next time on the 2-Minute Blitz.
Looks like it was a truly intense game.
Game that close to ending in PKs, you can't blame them. Great season by the girls' soccer team.
They are truly winners in our hearts. And in the season of Thanksgiving, we got a turkey.
It's totally chicken.
It's a turkey.
It says chicken right here.
And now to Mitchell.
Charlie, that's totally a chicken.
And now back to Mitchell with the Veterans Day Assembly.
Veterans Day is a day where we show respect not only for our veterans, but for our country and military as a whole. The Veterans Day Assembly is a way in which Prairie can express this respect together as a school. Prairie takes great pride in the level of respect we show our veterans every year in these assemblies. I talked to ASB Treasurer Simon Banco on how he coordinated this year's event.
I think Veterans Day means a lot of things. I feel like Veterans Day is honoring the veterans and remembering what they mean to us. The important thing that we wanted was there to be inclusion in the school. I thought a great thing that we did, we had the band play, we had the choir singing. I think that was great to show, that's just showing, how much we care. That's showing the school cares. We had the certificates, and I think that was another way to show that we really do care about you.
Paul Hendrickson, United States Army.
My grandpa got to come, I got to give him the certificate. And then there's all these other veterans that served. And I think to them, they came here to see the Veterans Day Assembly. And I think they expected, oh, what's Veterans Day? But no, they got to actually, get certificates. I thought that was really cool to say thank you. And it felt good to me getting to hand them out. I think a lot of them go underappreciated every day. And it's like they serve for our country, and that's why we're free.
To me, Veterans Day is a day where we can remember everything that our veterans have done for us. Because a lot of times we just kind of take it for granted. We just don't realize how lucky we are in America to have all the stuff that we have. And Veterans Day is a good day to think about that and thank them.
So, how do you and I, as high school students, view Veterans Day? Is it just a day with no school giving us a chance to sleep in and rest? It very easily can be no more than that if we forget to take just a moment of our time and reflect upon the deeper meaning of November 11th.
And I just wanted to make sure it was going to be a moving speech that really captured the essence of what I thought Veterans Day meant. It's to show them respect and to give them a simple thank you. Veterans really appreciate just an easy thank you. That's the biggest thing. Just appreciating what they've done, trying to understand, and just supporting them. The Veterans Day Assembly was a good joint effort between ROTC and the ASB. I feel that we worked really well together. My favorite part of the assembly was just in general how the student body was very respectful and very understanding of what Veterans Day meant, and I was just very impressed by the student body and how respectful we all were.
That was a great assembly. It's nice to honor people that make this community and country a better place.
The Veterans Day assemblies do always bring the school together.
Mrs. Vineyard, the calligraphy and pottery teacher at our school, recently went through a battle with cancer.
Our reporter Olga Stefaniak had a chance to talk with her about her journey.
Hi, we are fortunate enough to have a brave and inspirational person here at Prairie High School. Ms. Vineyard, the pottery and calligraphy teacher, was diagnosed with cancer earlier this year. But she fought through her battle and is currently doing a lot better. Hi, Ms. Vineyard. Thank you for being on our show today.
Thanks for having me.
We just have a couple of questions. What kept you motivated through the battle?
Well, I have a really strong faith. I happen to be a very strong Christian, and so my faith in Jesus Christ and all of the support that I've been very, very fortunate to have through my family, my friends, all of my students, and my colleagues. I feel like Prairie is really more of a family for me than any place else. So even when it comes to going through treatments, of which I will be continuing for a long, long time, I can't wait to come back here. It doesn't feel like I'm coming back to school or coming to work. It feels like I'm coming back to family, and it just fills me up with so much joy and positivity that this is the place where I'd much rather be than at home trying to recuperate. I'd rather be here.
That's nice. What was there a verse or a saying that kept you going?
It's quite simplistic, but they say, you know, if you reach out with your heart, kind of like in a childlike way, you will be heard, rather than making it complicated. So the kind of the preschool to nursery school, when we go there and it would sing Jesus Loves Me, that goes through my head all the time, first thing when I wake up in the morning, and any time that just little tasks are being done, I'll just notice that song is going in my head. And then the verse that no evil forces that have been forged against me shall prosper. Anytime I feel like I need that a little extra to just keep going, I just know that this is not my battle, and that I have everybody's support and I have God's support, and with that I know that I can keep going.
Are there any hobbies that kept your mind off of everything?
I enjoy spending so much time with my family and my friends, and it's always important to stay connected to the people who are most important to you and to your community. But as far as like hobbies go, I had never ever tried sewing or things like that before, and I decided it's a good idea to keep a distraction of trying something new and always kind of pushing yourself. So I decided to try some sewing and some quilting classes, and it's something that's very much in my avenue because it's hands-on. And I was terrible at it, by the way, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. It means I just have somewhere to start. That's my starting point, and I'll just keep going from there.
That's good. And the final question is, do you have any advice for somebody who's going through cancer or treatments?
Yeah, try not to isolate yourself. Always think of the kindness you can give to others. You can fill yourself up and feel better about what's going on if you're not focusing on yourself as much, but to give to others and to have kindness. And I think we all need that, whether we're going through a battle or not, is to focus on kindness and what you can do for somebody else, because that's going to be something that nobody can ever take away from you. And you'll always have that to hold on to as you're doing something good that's going to last and going to move forward. And so doing for others and trying to be kind.
Those are wise words. Well, that is all we have time for today. Thank you again for joining us. I hope that as time goes by, your health improves and you feel a lot better. Back to you, Charlie and Nick.
Ms Vineyard is a fighter, and we wish her a speedy recovery.
Come see us again on the Falcon Flyer website.
Signing off, this is Charlie.
And I'm Nick.
This has been CNN.
And have a happy Thanksgiving.